Hi Aquarius, I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Aquarius, this is a reading for the week of the 2nd of June. And to start with, we'll look at what's been happening for you, what's the energy you've been in, and then we'll get into the week of the 2nd under the deck. Oh, and if you are happy to subscribe and like, I really appreciate that because it does help my channel, so thank you. Hope you enjoy the reading. Let's get going because we've got the Empress sitting under here. You might be dealing with a mum, could be you in mother energy, but the Empress, as outside of that, talks about how we look after ourselves, how we nurture ourselves. And the Six of Swords says you might be traveling, you might be going over water somewhere, you might be going on a cruise, on a boat trip. That'd be nice. Six of Swords is about moving away from conflict and into calmer water. So if maybe you've had a falling out with your mum, maybe you're coming into calmer emotional energy in the conflicts in the past. Maybe you're going on a holiday to see your mum. Maybe you're taking your mum on a cruise. I don't know. There's lots of different ways to read these cards. But the Six of Swords is a card that says we're now moving on. We're not in conflict anymore and we're heading in a positive direction and we're looking after ourselves as we do that. All right, let's get into the week of the 2nd, Aquarius, and see what the cards have got for you. Queen of Swords, very strong, clear thinking, Aquarian energy. Six of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Three of Wands. Under the deck, the Hierophant. You might be dealing with, not just yet, the Fool's in reverse. So just take your time to let this unfold, I feel. You could be dealing with something bureaucratic, administrative, is the feeling here. Look, for some, you could be hearing from a lawyer. There might be something you're receiving. Obviously, because these are general Aquarius, it'll be different stories for everyone. But there's often that Queen of Swords can be a legal person, and with that Six of Pentacles, it can be receiving. And if that's the case, then you're sitting and feeling quite excited about this, but it's like, now what will I do with what I've got? What do I want to grow? What do I want to do with that? And you're moving very quietly here, Aquarius. You're tiptoeing a little. You're just moving carefully and getting your ducks in a row, because the sense here is you're looking forward to the future. You are ready to move on. You're good to go, and you're waiting to see what the next opportunity is. So you might be, this could be a workplace situation. You might be receiving a payout, or, I don't want to say that. I nearly said redundancy, but I don't want to. But because, but it's like maybe there's a legal aspect to what's going on here. You might be in a big corporate situation or a work situation where that's what's happening. It does feel like you're looking to your future stability and growth, and you are having to move a little bit discreetly, I feel. But the good thing is you've gone from the 6 to the 7 here, so your thinking is evolving, and maybe you're salvaging what you can. Sometimes that Seven of Swords can be like a compromise card where you get 70% of what you want. And then there's a couple of cards here that say you move on, you go ahead and you don't look back. That's the feeling with these cards. It's like there's an offer there's a payment, there's a sense of moving forward out of a situation. Yeah. All right, I'm going to close your reading out, Aquarius, with a message from Spirit, a little bit of wisdom or guidance for you, Aquarius. And we've got the Hermit, which is Virgo energy here for you. And there's that Page of Pentacles, which is, you know, backing up this Knight. There's an offer gets put to you, you know. And the Hermit Virgo energy says, look at the big picture of this, Aquarius. What's for your highest good in this situation, and what's the big picture as you consider this? Yeah. All right, that's what I can see. I hope you have a beautiful week. Bye from me, and I'll see you next time.